Thanks for staying with us. So your view hero of the week is none other than late Dr. Ameyo Adadevoh. Wednesday made it exactly 6 years that she passed on. Dr. Adadevoh was a Nigerian physician who was credited for having curbed a wider spread of the Ebola virus in Nigeria by placing the patient Patrick Sawyer in quarantine. May her soul continue to rest in peace. You know, when people say that, where were you when 9/11 happened? Where were you when that happened? Where were you when Ebola happened? Moment. We were there when this whole thing happened. You know, and we remember the story where she insisted that that man would not leave that room. You know, she was very, very persistent, and obviously a lot of people today celebrate her for the sacrifice she was willing to make for the general good.
Yeah, and I'm happy that we're keeping the buzz alive concerning this, because most of the time we think that heroism has to be something on a really, really grand. It is just you doing her job. She was doing her job excellently. She had the eye for detail. She knew something was spreading. She saw the symptoms. She wasn't so overwhelmed by work and say, no, you can't let... And that's the thing. We celebrating these things might seem like it's little, but it goes a long way, because one person doing their job well can save an entire nation, which is what we experienced with this person.
Something that came to me when we were talking about Dr. Adadevoh was the fact that she knew what was going on out there. The average Nigerian doctor is just wake up in the morning, malaria, typhoid, okay, go and come back next week.
Informed.
So she was informed, she was reading, she had an idea there was a breakout somewhere. She had to, so, you know, yesterday we had, was it 2 days ago, we had a doctor, Dr. Bajakudumi, we're talking about aneurysms. He said that if it passes the mind of the doctor to check for aneurysms, so the average Nigerian doctor, would it pass your mind? He passed her mind that, there's something breaking out. This guy is from Liberia. There's something has happened and we need to ensure that this guy doesn't spread it. So also our doctors informed, are we informed about our industry, what's going on out there?
Yeah. I am happy that she stood for what was right, because I remember that she got a lot of pressure from the Liberian government. They wanted to release that guy for conferences, and she insisted that we can't, for the general good of the country, we can't just release him so that we'll have what has been happening in other countries like Liberia. It's not going to happen here. So, and she stood her ground. It takes someone who's strong to look at the government and look at people at the helm of affairs and say, this is my position and this is it. So she's worthy of
Well, it's not interesting that we've not really had any way to immortalize her. I mean, we see there was a government that was building statues all over the place. I can't remember which government was that again. Was building statues all over the state. I can't remember the
Rochas.
Doctor, yes.
Governor
Rochas of Karachi. Late, not late.
No, he's a former
governor. You know, so we need somebody to actually immortalize her properly.
The truth is,
there are a few remembers here and there, but we want a proper...
But we're keeping it alive, and the family are doing a good job of keeping the memory alive, and people are talking about it, and as long as we keep talking about it, one government will wake up one day and realize that this is worth celebrating on a grand scale as a role model.
Especially now that we have a new virus here, coronavirus, this is a good time to remember Adadevoh. Is a good time to maybe, commission a hospital or something in her name. There's got to be something that shows that, listen, we've been through this somewhat, we have an idea, and we want something more memorable for her. May her soul continue to rest in peace.
And I hope they also remember the people who worked directly with her. There was a particular nurse. I can't remember her name now, who also died.
That's so true. So we need to remember that nurse also, and all the other people who have worked tirelessly to ensure that Nigeria did not get that Ebola virus spread. Okay, we're going to a very, very short break. When we come back, we return with our hot topic. Stay with us. We'll be right back.